Welcome back to Good Day State Line. A Christmas party isn't complete without Santa, and we are so lucky to have Santa with us this morning. Good morning, Santa.
Well, good morning. It's nice to be here.
Thank you so much for joining us. We did just have a really fun Zoom call with some of our fans, so you can catch that on our Facebook page. But for anyone who wasn't able to make it, we want to ask you a few questions, okay?
Sure.
So we want to know, first off, how long does it take you to go around the world in one night, Santa?
Well, in one night, actually, there is more time than one night. Because when you get up in the morning on Christmas Eve, it's almost Christmas Day on the other side of the world.
Good point.
So actually, Santa has more time than you would think. But we get the job done.
So that must be a very, very busy day for you. My actual personal question is, what do you do on the 23rd to prepare?
Well, we pack the sleigh, of course. And of course, we make so many trips back to the North Pole that everything is wrote down, everything is ledgered. It's that when we pull the sleigh in, then the elves go to work and they throw this city and this city, and it's just all kind of repetition. The elves are so used to it.
Yeah, well, they've been doing it for
so
ever.
it's a quick process.
Because the elves are much older than they appear, so they really are used to it.
Oh, yes. They've been around a lot of years, and they're very helpful.
So what do reindeer like to eat? I hear there's a little twist this year.
There's a little twist. To our surprise, Mrs. Claus and I walked by the pantry, about a month and a half ago. And we looked in, and it was a total mess. There was cabinets tipped over and everything, and there stood Rudolph and Prancer eating cornflakes. The whole cabinet fell, the cereal broke open,
no.
and they were eating cornflakes. So I'm saying to all the children out there, it's easy to feed them this year. Sure, they like carrots and apples and oats and hay if you can get it. Sure, but just sprinkle cornflakes down. I couldn't believe it.
That
they
is so
just
funny.
love cornflakes.
So regular old cornflakes.
Yes.
Perfect. So we had a question come in. Where do your elves sleep?
Well, we have a dormitory, as you would say. It's like an elf hotel, and we have 4 or 6 elves in the same room, and they all have bunk beds.
So what about the elves? What's their favorite snack?
Oh, their favorite snack is sweet things. They love candy bars. Yes, and we try to limit that.
Sure.
If they do a good job, then they're allowed to have a candy bar after their dinner.
So has Santa had any issues this year? You know, we all have been facing a lot of changes with the virus in 2020, but what's going on with you, Santa? How are you doing?
Well, Santa has been busy checking out a lot of different neighborhoods in different countries. Everything is different, as you say. We see a lot of concern to be safe, and we want to make sure that when we land and we show up, that we are going to be socially distanced, just in case somebody's around. So a little different planning, but I think we can handle it.
I think it's going to be good, and we heard that you're going to have no problem getting those gifts out to everyone, that the virus did not hit you in any way that you won't be able to do it.
In fact, I have to say on a note, it kind of helped us because we stayed home, we stayed at the North Pole, and the elves didn't take vacations, and neither did Santa. So we got a lot of things done, and we're ready to go.
I love hearing that. Speaking of things we love hearing, Christmas music, what's your favorite Christmas carol?
I would have to say it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I think that Rudolph is a leader. He's done such a fine job for many, many years, and he kind of keeps the team together. So Rudolph.
That's a good one. What about Christmas movies? Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
Well, Christmas movies portray Santa in many different ways.
For sure.
And of course, it's funny at times, and it's serious at times. But I think Elf would have to be my favorite.
That's my favorite too. That's a good one. So what would you do if you had free time? What do you do on December 26th? That's a good question too.
Well, I sleep late. Yes, and I've kind of relaxed. I get my feet up. There's a fire in the fireplace, and usually we have clam chowder in a big pot over the fireplace. And we kind of just relax, and we think back, did everybody get what they wanted? And some kids don't get what they want.
Sure.
But Santa brings them surprises, tries to give them something special. So actually, it's looking back at the night and this season, and 3 or 4 days later, we start planning for the next year.
That's just that little break.
Yes, just a little break.
So before we go, we need to know, of course, Christmas cookies. Everyone leaves them out for you. Do you have any favorites, or is there anything that you want our little viewers to know before they leave you cookies out this Christmas?
Well, Santa's never seen a cookie that he wouldn't eat or even try. And I even eat the oatmeal ones, and even ones with raisins.
Even those.
Yes, even those. But Santa really likes the ones with frosting on them.
Even though it gets on your gloves?
Oh, yes. Santa has many pairs of gloves.
That's perfect.
Yes, I can change gloves. And sprinkles. Icing and sprinkles.
Well, that is perfect. We still have time to make those. If you haven't made some cookies for Santa, you got a couple days. Thank you so much for joining us. You got to get back to the North Pole and get things going. Thank you, Santa.
All right. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Coming up next, we are checking in with the Rockford Symphony, and later we're actually visiting Santa's reindeer at the Summerfield Zoo. We'll be right back.